I would also like to thank Mr. and Mrs. O'Donnell and the Communities Foundation for this fine scholarship. And I am honored to introduce Miss Amy Chyao. Now, Amy is an accomplished musician for sure. She has been the co-principal cellist of the Greater Dallas Youth Orchestra. She's been a member of the TMEA All-State Symphony Orchestra. And she's been a featured soloist of the TMEA Honor String Orchestra. And all of these accomplishments would be enough to define a completely successful high school career. But the funny thing is, at Plano East, she's not particularly even known for her musical accomplishments. Now, in November of 2009, she missed, I believe it was about a week of school, traveling to Poland as winner of the 17th International First Step to Nobel Prize in Physics. And by the way, thank you for my beautiful Frederick Chopin keychain. I will always treasure it. And last year, we tried to recruit Amy to compete with the academic decathlon team at Plano East. She was too busy to take the class, but she said, I'll read the curriculum. I want to compete. And we were glad to have her until she missed the very first scrimmage. And we had no idea where she was. None of the students had heard from Amy. So the following Monday, a principal pokes his head in the room and says, I need to see you, Mr. Pedigo. So walked out in the hall and he says, well, we found out what Amy was doing on Saturday and why she wasn't able to be at your scrimmage. I said, really? What was she doing? Well, President Obama invited her to the White House Science Fair. So she was explaining a science project to the President of the United States. And I don't even know how to end a story like that. I mean, Amy is simply the most uniquely talented person I've ever met. And the music educator Shinichi Suzuki has said, talent is no accident of birth. And I believe that. Amy was not born with all of these great talents. Amy was born with potential. And she, along with her family, have done a great job of developing these just remarkable talents and abilities. So please, Miss Amy Chyao.
Hello everyone, I am Amy Chyao, and I just want to speak a little bit about my experience in music. For me, music is probably one of the first things I remember, and I've been doing. I started playing piano when I was 4, and I cannot remember a life without music. It's been one of the most important things to me, and it's something that I want to keep close to my heart forever. So in the future, I plan to audition for the orchestra at Harvard this fall and continue with the secondary concentration, which is pretty much a minor in music. And I had the great fortune to take AP Music Theory with Mr. Pedigo, and it was simply the most fun AP class I ever had the honor of taking at Plano East. And it was a really great experience to be able to look at the composition side of music rather than just learning other people's music, and I grew a lot as a musician from that. So I plan to study chemical and physical biology, which is a biology research major at Harvard in the fall. And I want to thank AP Strategies, Mr. and Mrs. O'Donnell, my dad who's here today, and Mr. Pedigo, and the Community Foundations of Texas.